So let's talk about ministry in Japan.
Yeah.
Maybe you could start with just what's the uniqueness of ministering the gospel to Japanese people and the Japanese culture?
Yeah. I think one of the things that's super unique as it being a missionary to Japan, and something that honestly gets overlooked sometimes, is that the Japanese are the world's second largest unreached people group. Okay, so that creates a certain category. If you're like into missions, you're thinking like, okay, this is a place where there are basically no Christians. And that's not exactly the case. So less than 1% of the population is Christian. The evangelical population is like 0.3% or something really tiny, and that evangelical population's actually declined in recent years instead of increasing. But there is a church there. And the first missionaries were Jesuit missionaries who went in the 1500s. And so there's actually this long Christian history. It's longer than America's Christian history, if you think about that.
Yep.
And then in terms of Protestant mission, there's been essentially a steady stream of missionaries going to Japan for the last 160 years. And there's a big interruption with the Pacific War or World War II, but that picked up in earnest right after World War II. And so it's this place that, you know, the people are unreached. There's not a strong Christian presence. You're not going to bump into a Christian. Most people, they know about kind of there's a Jesus and that sort of thing, but they don't really know anything about Christianity. And yet at the same time, it's a place that has had this long connection. It's not like missionaries haven't gone there. It's not illegal to be a Christian there. Like you contrast it to the situation in China, where it's been very difficult to publicly be a Christian. Japan has complete freedom of religion. I'm in Japan on a missionary visa. It's just that just blows my mind that we have that kind of access, and yet it reveals that access is not like a sign just because we have a religious liberty that, you know, there's a fruitful ministry of the gospel here. We need something greater than religious liberty to actually see people come to Christ and to see the transformation that we long for.